Alright, here we go. You know what? I completely did not realize what the fuck day it was yesterday. Like, it was Wednesday and it crept right up on me. Go figure. But my God, what a wonderful Thursday day. Yeah. I want to make a quick video today because, anyone who's been following what I've been doing the last week or so, I've been doing a very thorough cleaning of my life, well, my house, but, you know, our environments kind of dictate how effective we are in general. You know, even the smallest amounts, like, I was watching videos for organizing ideas, and somebody was talking about the Japanese word kaizen, which I've become familiar with from my work because, you know, we try to look at the processes of our operations and then try to find the most effective way to make it so the flow of motion can go as smooth as possible. And I keep a lot of these principles. I think when I was originally working with Sean O'Rourke, this guy I was cleaning carpets with for a little while, but his truck was organized in such a nice way where you never had any problem trying to find something because everything had a specific place and it all made sense compared to what it is, right? So I started breaking this down and I kind of forgot about, like, you know, how companies do like Kaizen events and whatever. And if you're curious, what Kaizen is literally, what is it? I don't know. I probably should say some just random bullshit, but I think it means continual change or something. It's just like from two different words. And pretty much it goes down to the 5S system, and that's kind of the bullshit that, like, a factory, you try to apply, although I don't know, a lot of facilities don't have a good 5S system, but no one ever really applies 5S to their life, which is unfortunate because think of it this way, right? So even if you're spending, let's say, something very minuscule, like 30 seconds to, I don't fucking know, 30 seconds to go grab something, to go make something, go do anything, I don't know, very random. I don't have a fucking actual example for you. I mean, I kind of do, but I want to put a more of a broad perspective on it. Okay, so every single move that you make, like every time when you're walking in any direction, anytime you're like opening a cupboard or fucking grabbing something, right, preparing a meal, making your coffee, going and grabbing something or whatever. Well, usually we keep things intuitively to where they are used. You don't keep kitchen supplies in the bathroom because that's not what the purpose of that room is for. A pantry, unfortunately, people can put a bunch of bullshit in there because they don't identify and define what a pantry is per se. But you keep your kitchen stuff in the kitchen, stuff that you're going to cook with in the kitchen, or in my case, stuff that I don't always cook with, but I still use near the kitchen, like a nearby cupboard or something, depending on your cabinet space, because it all depends on the individual. You keep your, like, cleaning supplies maybe under the sink, maybe inside of your bathroom, maybe inside of, like, a cleaning closet or something. Completely is dependent on, like, your lifestyle, Well, we like to think that, depending on who we are as individuals, will dictate our environment, but it's actually very much the opposite. For an example, just think about it for convenience, right? Let's say you have a workout plan and you want to work out, but you don't because you have to go through a hassle to get your equipment set up, or you have to go through a hassle of getting your equipment or getting stuff ready, or just preparing the area to work out. Well, because of the investment costs that you need to be able to do that activity, you no longer have done it because, well, you've made it too difficult on yourself. You've either had the equipment too far away, in not a convenient manner, like not ready to go. People don't want to do preparation for a task. People want to do the task, You wouldn't make, you probably don't make a lot of soups and stuff like that. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but average people don't because of all the different things you need to get dirty, and you need to, scroll around your kitchen to get a whole bunch of random stuff and whatever, you know? So, even if you have the best intentions to, I don't know, let's say some random bullshit, like you want to make a cake every fucking Thursday, but you don't have enough room in your main kitchen, so you end up keeping your fucking spatulas in there, but you have your other, like your mixing bowls in the pantry across the room or whatever, or in a different room and some other tools in different areas. Well, you're way more likely not to follow through with your process if you can't get to your equipment quickly. I mean, that's just the end of it, right? So our environment will depict on, because even if we say we have all the willpower in the world, we're going to do what's easy. And if it's way too difficult and takes way too much willpower to have to go and actually do that, then you're not going to. So the idea is with like Kaizen or whatever, especially a personal application, I don't give a shit about like work environments and stuff, you know. Well, that's a whole another thing entirely. Those are usually very poorly designed. But the idea is the things you use most frequently, or the things that you want to use most frequently, you put in the most convenient areas, and the things that you're less likely to use or will not be using for maybe more than one time a year, like holiday equipment and stuff like that. You know, just neat little cutesy kind of bullshit, which probably you shouldn't have anyways, but that's a different topic itself too. You know, keep those things far, far away, because if you really want to decorate for the holidays, you'll grab that shit. I mean, you might put it off for a little bit, whatever, but literally that's only one day of you putting something off versus every day putting potentially something away, or putting something off. So you want to always design every single one of your rooms where it fits the purpose of what that room is. So I was really thinking a lot about it last night. You know, if you really look at a room and you give it a definition, this is a living space, or this is a living room, or a family room, or whatever. Well, what does a family room do? It's for social interactions, typically has forms of entertainment and other things so people can bond, right? So what does that mean could be inside of a family room? Well, typically you have like a TV, or you have maybe video game systems and some other stuff. Things in which people can interact with each other, right? So, you know, you say, oh, I want everything to look nice, so you put random, you know, hodgepodge decorations and stuff in certain areas. I guess this would be an area that would be kind of appropriate, but, you know, maybe the kitchen isn't really a place. I don't know. I should probably gather my thoughts a little bit more. I hope you get the overall understanding of what I'm getting at. You know, you define what a room is to you, and then or by extension, you'll figure out what to or not to put into that room. And then you'll come up with a whole bunch of like random objects, and you're like, well, what the fuck do I do with that? And you're going to want to put it into a junk closet or junk drawer or something. No. The whole thing I'm doing like right now in my life is called Project No Junk Drawer, because you don't want bullshit in random spots of your house. It completely fucks with your productivity. You don't know where the fuck stuff is. You keep putting bullshit in there because just like a fucking magnet, you see garbage in a drawer and you're like, oh fuck it, well I don't know what to do with this, I'll throw it with this other garbage instead of dealing with it, you know? The ultimate problem here is that we collect inappropriately. You know, the root cause of all of organizational problems is the fact that we acquire more things than we do with. So, you know, the prevention, the ounce of prevention for a pound of cure would be to not purchase bullshit. You know, I don't give a fuck if it's 27 cents for an adorable little knick-knack. Are you gonna fucking actually use that knick-knack? Or what about the other ones? Are you gonna throw away a knick-knack because you bought a knick-knack? Because that's exactly how it should be. You know, people are so fucking afraid of having empty shelves, or, you know, having something too open. But the idea is that you want everything to be clean. You know, I don't want to stuff shit in drawers. I don't want there to be a lot of shit in drawers to have to stuff. I don't know. That's a little bit of a rant right now. I'm thinking about collecting my thoughts in like a very, very small book or something. I don't know. I don't want to like write a whole damn book on cleaning, but I have a lot of things running through my head that make a lot of sense to me that I want to really figure out. Maybe I'll make it like a little ebook or something. All right. Well, have a wonderful